Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 28th of May, 2021, 12:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Had a number of requests, read the comments for some analysis on some other cryptos, specifically MATIC or Polygon. So let's do that. I'm going to be very upfront and say that I know nothing about this cryptocurrency. Um, and hopefully, for those of you who watch, it shouldn't be a huge surprise. Um, I'm a I'm a classical technical analyst. I don't really pay attention to fundamentals or that kind of stuff because I believe charts are inherent, living, breathing, natural phenomena, and they will do what they will do. Okay, let's get rid of that ridiculous volume profile for a second. So, initial looks are quite mixed here. The Ichimoku system is really interesting in that there's a phenomenon. It's not a phenomenon, but the Kumo twist. It's when the cloud changes color, so to speak. That's when Senko span A crosses above or below Senko span B. And when that occurs, it's generally a warning sign that there's an imminent trend change that's going to occur. When prices get close to these levels, especially if they've been trending in one direction for quite some time, you typically see the trend end or just correct, which is I think is what's going to happen here because next week on Monday, on the 31st, is when the Kumo twist pops up. And how low do we go to? All right, let's find out because I did just check this a little bit ago. The strong bar of the move is this one here, but I've been using this guy here as our this one as our strong bar for right now. You know, from the swing high to the strong bar of the swing, MATIC is still not even tagged the 50% level, which is odd because most cryptocurrencies since the sell-off last week have had 50% or greater Fibonacci moves, and MATIC has not. So, from a short perspective, this is a great opportunity, and from a buying perspective, if I'm bullish, I'd be, if it was me and I had positions here, I'd be taking profit, and I would be looking at putting in some buy limit orders around the 53-cent value area and the 36-cent value area. The weekly chart is interesting. We've bounced off of the 65 level, but excuse me, but we've got some little divergence showing up here. So, there's a case for lower prices on the daily chart. I mean, we just see a kind of a drop in volume since the 24th, and we're not seeing a ton of participation up here, which makes it really hard to move price in one direction. The likely move here, especially with what the RSI is doing, is to drop down lower, and the composite index, if it faces resistance up against the slow moving average, expect it to move south. So those are the price levels I'm looking at short term over the weekend. I'd like to see it test the 80-cent level and the 50-cent level, and even down to the 36-cent level. There's a good case. If we look at some of the higher ones here, let's look. Oops. I want to do this one more time here with this Fibic retracement and go to that strong bar. Are we getting into the same kind of levels? Yes, 40, 36 cent. Yep. Yeah. So that's what I'd be looking at. It's hard to oh yeah, the volume profile. Sorry, I want to get that up here. Daily. When you look at the volume profile, these are the two levels that are the most important to me right now. Are the 382 at the 80-cent level, there's a high volume node, and then another high volume node right on the 618. So expect those levels to be tested. and expect a fast drop below 80 cents if that occurs, because there's a volume trough here, and when prices move into these empty volume profile zones, these volume troughs, these volume deserts, they get sucked in like a vacuum to the next high volume node, which is, you could say, 45 cents or 36 cents. So just be aware of that. Watch that for the weekend. That does it for me. Hope you all have had a good weekend, or hope you all have a good weekend. Hope you all had a good week, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.